this was like a manipulative, like, I want to break you thing. So I said, all right, I'm going to go back to distancing myself again. I know what this is. And then the first album drops. And of course, there's this song Towards Me you produced that's talking about writing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm writing for you.
I was just there with you as friends, helping you. And now you're dissing me. So I'm like, man, this is dark. And I text Braun. I said, I hope I don't let you down with my decision. And that was something I was really concerned about.
With your decision to do what, Drake?
To not do anything. To not respond.
That's what you were worried about when you called me, like, I'm not responding to that song. Is you were just like, I don't know how people feel about that.
Well, I was more concerned about, like, the people whose opinions I respect and the people who we thrive off competitive nature. I knew something was going to come up about my kid. They had to add, like, the deadbeat thing to make it more appealing, which is fine. I understand that. And even that, I was like, okay. The mom and dad thing, whatever. You don't even know my family. It's like but I'm going to tell you, wishing death on my friend that has MS. I study rap battles for a living. Now, when you mention defenseless people who are sick in the hospital that passed away, that really sent me to a place where, I just believed then and believe now that there's just a price that you have to pay for that. It's over. Someone's gonna fucking punch you in the fucking face. The shit's done. The event's over. I wanted to do other things. I didn't want to further your reputation or your career by rapping back at you and having this exchange. And that was it for me.
And Drake texts you and like, am I letting you down?
Yeah, what did I tell you?
What did you say to him?
You said that I can never let you down.
I said, listen, as a hip hop historian who loves hip hop, I would love for you to respond.
Of course, we want to hear it.
I did. By the way,
I did.
By the way, I did.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah.
You wrote the song.
I did, and I said terrible things.
Yeah, I said I want you to every time respond. Every time I said selfishly in all caps.
Yeah, you're selfish. Yeah.
I said
because you want to hear it.
I want you to know one thing. We're family. You're a brother of mine. You could never ever let me down ever. And I left it at that. Mm-hmm. Left it right at that.
And you wrote the song. And never put it out.
Yeah, because I got home and I just listened back to it and I was like, man, this is not something I ever want to be remembered for. This is not even a place that I necessarily want to go. And to all the people who enjoy that, I tip my hat to you. By the way, hell of a chess move. The song, I thought it was trash, but the chess move was genius. Back against the wall, I either go all the way filthy or I fall back, and I have this sort of chink in my armor for the rest of time to a rap purist, which is fine. I can live with that. I would much rather live with that than the things that I was about to, the research I did, the things that I was going to say, and the places that I was going to go, not only for him, but the other guy too. And now I feel pure. I'm good.
You feel good.
Yeah. And you know what I did? I took that energy, just like you said, I took that energy and I put it into me, not you. You don't get that.
You told me you didn't have certain songs on Scorpion until that.
I didn't have In My Feelings. I didn't have Nonstop. I didn't have.
What's one of our favorite songs, Mavi? Now,
sick of these niggas.
Oh my God!
I didn't have Mob Tie.
I'm sick of
these niggas.
I'll hide some help.
Yeah,
get rid of you niggas.
Let's do it. It's a
Get
wrap,
rid of
baby.
you. Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
This particular conversation is a roller coaster ride in life in itself, and we all go through it. The biggest thing with this ride is that we do one thing that people across the world do too often, and that's give away our power, give away our control. How do we do that? We give our power and our control away by letting somebody control our emotions. And when they control our emotions, they control our actions. And if a person is controlling your actions, then they got you. They got you right where they want you. They got you doing what they want you to do. This man's roller coaster ride literally started in a good place, took him to a place where he did not want to be, and realized that. And then by the end of it, he was at peace with the decision he made. Y'all know what it is. He got dissed, right? And because of that diss track and everything that was in it, it took him to a dark place in what he was going to do. But he he got a moment of clarity at some point and thought to himself, I don't want my legacy to be tainted by this. I don't want my son to look back at this and say and see me in this negative light. So as much as he might have wanted to fire back, he got with the people that supported him the most, right, and actually cared for him since day one, and he made a choice not to retaliate, a choice not to let somebody else's actions dictate what he does. And because of that, he was able to take that energy. He made a choice to take that energy and put it back into himself. And what came out of that? He produced, 2 or 3 hit tracks. He produced some hit tracks that he got on his albums that's not out. You know what I'm saying? That's just on the album. But more importantly, he was at peace with his decision, and he had no stress on him, and he ain't feel no kind of way. And the people around him respected him more for it, and they respected his decision. Stop giving your energy and your power away to all of these naysayers, these negative people, these petty people, right? Because they're just trying to get a rise out of you. Don't respond in any kind of way. Take time to literally think about your actions before you do them. Don't let your emotions drive your actions, right? And once you figure out that, you know what, I don't need to do this, they don't deserve this from me, you take that same energy and you put it back into you. That energy can go back into you studying some more. That energy can go into bettering your craft. That energy can go into you doing that project at school better. That energy can go back into you building on your career, or you climbing this corporate ladder, right? Of leading your team better. Whatever the scenario may be, you can take that negative energy and you can flip it into a positive. What I need you to take from this is to stop giving other people control over your life. You take control, stop being out of control, and watch the beautiful things that you can produce in this life. I'm out of here. I'll check y'all later. I'm done.